people? Welcome back to another episode of Fortnite Hot Takes. We're going to be focusing on Chapter 6, which is a, it's a thing that happened while I was away on a break. So I haven't played too much of it, but I played yesterday and a bit today, so I think I'm going to be able to give a pretty solid opinion on all these takes. Oh yeah, and if I sound a little sick, that's because I've contracted the coronavirus, the China virus, the liberal hoax, or what, I don't know what they're calling it nowadays. But I am fine. I felt worse yesterday, so I'm able to record, get a video out by Saturday, because you got to keep the streak up. Bob Sob says there aren't enough carrying POIs in the center. Yeah, I guess if you say in the center of the map, there's not a lot, but there are a lot of good POIs. I don't know all their names right now because the season just dropped and I just started playing yesterday. But I'll put some B-roll on the screen. Like we got some pretty big POIs in there. And you mentioned Mega City here, but Mega City was quite literally on the bottom right-hand side of the map. So I don't know what you're trying to say about POIs in the center here, and you're citing Mega City. This guy says the katanas in the game are way too OP. I agree to some extent. I don't think they're actually overpowered, but I think that they're literally broken. Why do I think they're literally broken? Look at this clip right here, okay? I'm gonna go frame by frame on this shit. This was completely bullshit, and I swear to you that they screw up the hitboxes in some sort of way. I died this game and I was so mad at the end because I knew I hit the guy at least at one point because it didn't even register a hit. Look, I'm not saying that I should have killed the guy, but bro should have at least lost a little bit of health. Come on, man. Either that or this shotgun is just completely dookie, which might be the case. This guy says Chapter 6 is better than 3, 4, and 5. You can't be saying that right now. I will say this, the launch has been better than Chapter 5. I've been having a lot of fun. I don't even really want to play Fortnite OG. Like I'll play it obviously, but I don't know, man. Like Chapter 6 is fun. It's up there for sure. The new blade having durability is a good addition. Yeah, I agree with that, except for the part where I haven't actually seen or used the blade until its durability is run out. The durability has yet to be a problem for me yet, so I don't know. It seems kind of pointless right now, but it having durability is definitely a good thing. It makes it a little more balanced. The map feels a bit too square. Yeah, I kind of have to agree. If you look at an overview of the map, it's looking a little like a Minecraft moss block. Okay, so I don't know. It's a bit square, but it's a good map. I think it's one of the best maps a chapter has launched with. Certainly better than Chapter 5. Swampy Eater, that's a funny name, says the map is too green. Night Shift Forest and the autumn biome in the top right should be bigger. I have to disagree. This map is pretty damn colorful. I don't mind if a map is green, okay? I don't mind that at all. I do mind if it's yellow and dull looking like the Chapter 5 map was. Now that's a problem. Purple Bolt says this island is better than Chapter 2. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Chapter 2 is overhyped. I've said it in the past, in my previous episode, and I think this map has a lot to offer, and I'm kind of sad that, Fortnite is doing the whole 1 year, 1 chapter thing, or a chapter a year, or whatever the hell. I really think the sweet spot for chapters is between 6 or 7 seasons instead of the usual 4 like we've been getting. But if that's what's gonna keep the game alive, I mean, who am I to complain? We have this beautiful map right now, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. And before we move on, if you want to support me, you can use my creator code in the item shop. It's ChompyREX, just like my YouTube username. And if you send me a picture on Twitter using my creator code, who knows, maybe you'll get in the next video. But let's continue on. So Elite Creator says, incredible chapter, easily in my top 3 for the moment. God damn. I agree, for a chapter launch, if we compare it to all the other chapter launches, it's definitely in my top 3, I gotta say, just from the 2 days I've played, so that's saying a lot. Chapter 2 is overhyped. Again, I've said this before, I agree completely. Melee weapons should do a lot more than 30 per hit. See, this might actually be a hot take, because I completely disagree. It all depends on how fast the melee weapon attacks, right? So if you have a sword that attacks super fast, 30 damage a hit is perfectly fine. And I think for the current blades that we have in the game, that is completely sufficient. That is fine. But I do think in general, melee weapons should do a lot of damage. You are right on that sort of part. Bird is a top 5 POI of all time. I have to completely agree. Look at this beauty right here. It's so gorgeous. It's so just, oh my god, look at the mascot, dude. Holy shit. This is better than Chapter 2. I mean, yeah, especially if you're comparing it to the start of Chapter 2. You know, I don't want to dog on Chapter 2 that much. When that came out, it was really something special. You know, no other game did something like that. It completely shut down the game for a few days. I think the inclusion of hit scan weapons is so good, man. Like, oh my god, thank God they went back to hit scan. I could not stand the bullet travel in Chapter 5. The weapons just all felt clunky to use. It just didn't feel like Fortnite, especially as someone who's been playing the game for such a long time, man. This guy says that there's too many POIs. At least 5 of them should be landmarks. Honestly, yeah, I do feel the map might be a tad bit big. I really hope in the next season the map gets shrunk down a little, but what I fear they're gonna do is they're just gonna replace current POIs we already have, which is what they usually do. So I don't know. Also, how dare you say bird is a landmark? It's not. It should not be a landmark. That is the greatest POI of all time. The designs for the wind and water sprites are kind of bland. I completely disagree. I love how bland the design is, actually. I think it works to its benefit. This guy says he can't give any hot takes because the season is too good. Hey man, that's a good thing, you know? Hey, the sword is fun and balanced. I said sarcasm in this comment, but this is also under a post about hot takes, you know what I'm saying? So I have no idea, but I agree that the sword is fun. I don't think it's completely balanced, but I don't think it's like broken like people are saying it is. It's not like that. This guy down here says the new shotgun lineup is the worst we've gotten in a long time. I have to disagree. The shotguns feel fun and satisfying to use enough. I don't really have any complaints so far. The Oni shotgun, it's all right. It should probably have another bullet in its chamber, but it definitely hits hard. The new auto shotgun's okay, and the pump shotgun is also okay. Not good, not bad. I can't really complain. All right, everybody, that's gonna have to be it for this video. So if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 9,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and at this rate, it's not gonna happen. So share, do whatever you can, subscribe.